What's going on, guys? Cheddar here with All Wrapped Up Customs 505, and we are back today with another cooking video. We're going to be doing stuffed bell peppers today. My twist on stuffed bell peppers are kind of like a southwestern style, I guess you could say. So without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty guys, so this brings me to my ingredients that I will be using. So I'm trying to make meals that are instant, fast, but really good. So I'm jumping a lot of steps. So instead of making my own rice, I have a rice cooker. I can make my own rice, of course. But honestly, I've made my own rice and I've cooked with these multiple times. No one can really tell the difference, and actually it tastes really good, and it's half the time. So we're gonna use this kind of rice. Next, I'm gonna be adding some corn. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of like a Southwest style. We're gonna be using 1 pound, so I'm probably gonna cut this in thirds. So boom, boom, boom. So we'll use 1 pound of this. I'm going to use a quarter of this onion, so this is already cut in half, so we'll just cut that down the center and we'll use that half. I have 4 green bell peppers. I already have some shredded up cheese, some garlic. We're going to use probably 2 or 3 cloves of garlic, so a couple of those pieces. Butter. Again, I'm going to use prego sauce with mine. Again, you can make your own tomato sauce and all that and use that in your mix if you want to. But this has 15 separate ingredients that you would make in a sauce anyways, and it's already in there. I counted. So I'm going to use that. Of course, salt, my favorite ingredient, pepper, and garlic salt for some stuff. Alrighty, so let's jump to making the beef browning the beef, sorry. Also, just for quick reference, there are these lines on the back that actually can help you make cuts that you want. Just a little tiny tip in between. Alrighty, so we're going to jump to browning a pound of beef. Again, I'm going to be using my tool. Again, heat level 4. We will be doing that the entire video, using that heat level. And again, we will be just mixing and making flavors work with flavors. So, to start things off, we're going to use a little bit of salt. I sprinkle little bits at a time. Some pepper. And some garlic salt. Just a little bit. Okay, so I will jump to this being pretty much browned and adding some onion. Alrighty guys, and I'm going to add the onion in now. And that way, sorry, spilled some on the floor. And that way it kind of can cook the onion a little bit before I add the rest of the or before I take it off and we start cooking the other ingredients. And that way the onions are soft and not so crunchy. Alright, now add your garlic cloves. Alrighty, so now I added my garlic cloves. You can see them right there. I added 4 of them. And my onions have been cooking for a couple minutes already in here. Probably like 5 minutes actually. And you can still see there's some pink meat in there, so it's fine. Let the onions and garlic flavor the meat. And we'll add another little dosing of all the seasonings. So again, a little bit of salt. A little bit of garlic salt. My favorite, as always, pepper. And then give it another stir. Okay, and we will add my secret hack sauce that I like to use, my prego. That's what we will add next, and we will let this simmer. So now I'm going to add my sauce. Okay, we'll add it. Stir it around. Remember, this has 15 ingredients, I counted, that you need, that are essential to making your own sauce. So there's oregano, there's vinegar, there's all kinds of stuff, all kinds of good flavors in here. Parsley, you name it, it's in here. So again, we'll let these flavors build up in here, and then we will work on our next dish. Alrighty guys, so I have my sauce over here. It's lowering down now. I have it on 2. I could show you. Okay, maybe a little under 2. I have a separate pan here. Just grabbed a heaping spoonful of butter. Okay, I'm gonna let it melt off into the pan. Okay, and as that's cooling the pan down, because I had the pan sitting here for a little bit getting hot, what we are going to do is we are going to add 3 of those cups of those instant rice. So there's 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 cups of rice. I'm going to fill up these with corn, and we are going to just mix that around and add pepper and salt and garlic salt, and I'll jump to the corn. Okay, so I'm going to stir this around. If you leave the rice in this pan too much, it'll start popping. So you got to stir it around. I am going to add the corn. I decided not to do 3. I decided to only do 2. So there's 1. There's 2. Now, we're just going to stir this around. And I'm going to add some more butter. And I'll jump to what it looks like when it's all seasoned and nice and buttered up. Alrighty guys, so this is what it looks like. It's all seasoned and ready to go. It actually honestly tastes so good I don't even want to mix it. But we are going to take what's in this pan. We're going to add it to this pan and let that simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're going to jump to the bell peppers. So we'll jump to that once. I'll jump to this being mixed and we'll go from there. Oh my god, you guys, that is so amazing. Like I told you, everything that I try is normally pretty good. So we're gonna let this cook for a couple minutes, let this flavor soak into each other. I'll add a little bit more seasonings, and then we'll jump to stuffing the bell peppers. Alrighty guys, so I just hollowed out all my bell peppers. So I'm gonna start off with taking some cheese, just a tiny little bit, and putting it at the bottom of each one. Just take a little bit of cheese. And the big one, so add a little bit more to that one. Okay. And now we're going to take scoops of that and we're going to put them in here. And I will jump to them being full. Alrighty guys, so that's them being full. Now I'm going to take a little bit more cheese and I'm just going to sprinkle just a little on the top. And we will jump to throwing these in the oven. And we'll give them about 15-20 minutes. So we'll jump to that step next. Alrighty guys, so here's the final product. Took a little while longer than I expected. Took me about 45 minutes, just because this oven gave out. I need to get a new oven. And so I was using that little guy down there. So it took a little while longer than it needed to. But tastes good, looks good. And that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Let's grow the channel. Let's get to 200. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.